here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field for the first time. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with a play fake. He's got an open man. On the move is the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success?
Going for the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they swarm him under. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. Fighting off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll keep it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. The give on the inside. Turning it on. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Virginia Tech, 21. Syracuse, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Syracuse right back at it.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the catch. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on his play instead of an incompletion.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done it.
There he goes. Look out, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab, it's Crispin. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Buys a little time. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Finds a man on the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw on first down. Completes it in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Syracuse right back at it. Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Key. Buys a little extra time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Key. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Crispin. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Looking left. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Fights off a defender. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, yeah. Ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Reels it in the end zone. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Akron. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The RPO, fire complete to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll line up for a second down play.
Here we go.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Syracuse, 24.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Carney. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And after getting that completion, they've now set up fourth and goal. This is a play they need to make. It's the fourth quarter. They're down a couple of possessions. You have to come up with a touchdown here. You need to dial up your best play possible.
Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Touchdown, Orange! Fit it in the window for the score.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a...
Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He's got him this time. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Syracuse, 31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know,